Hello Collective, my name is Cheryl and welcome back to Tarot Readings. Welcome to all of my new and returning subscribers. Thank you to my channel members and thank you to everyone for your continued support of these messages from Spirit. That being said, I am wishing everyone a very, very happy Friday. I hope you're looking forward to walking into another new weekend. It is slightly rainy here again today, but you know what? It definitely feels like autumn. And that's a really good feeling, particularly for an autumn baby like myself. But I hope wherever you are viewing this message right now, you are doing well, you're looking forward to the weekend. So let's see if there are any messages that Spirit would like to share with us for our highest good. I've already gone ahead and said my prayers and called in a blessing for myself, the collective, as well as these cards. I keep being drawn to the High Priestess energy at the bottom of the deck. Piscean energy here. Some of you might be dealing with secrets. Some of you might be dealing with the fallout from secrets. Things are being revealed, maybe about yourself, maybe about your person of interest. This is Piscean energy. It's coming in at the bottom of the deck, but when I took the deck out, the High Priestess showed herself. When I was shuffling the deck, just preparing for this reading, she showed herself again, and she's asking to be acknowledged again right now. So again, you only take what resonates for you, but I feel that if this is surrounding yourself or your person of interest, now I've just been told to put it on the table. So today's reading, today's energy is definitely centered around the High Priestess, Piscean energy. Why is she here today? We have the Five of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, secrets surrounding dishonorable victories, multiple dishonorable victories. Multiple conquests. Okay, secrets regarding multiple conquests. Someone's trying to keep a secret from you, collective. Someone is hoping to keep a secret from you regarding multiple conquests. Now it's coming in as swords, air energy. Again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, to Piscean energy with the High Priestess, air and water. I'm feeling that whatever these conquests are or were past tense, they provided some type of victory for the individual. If you notice, he's holding the sword raised like he's won some type of battle. You can see the swords and the blood on the battlefield. But if you look very closely behind the wall, there are two individuals that are also hiding from this individual that has witnessed what this person has done. They're trying to hide from your person of interest. Oh my God. Okay, so whenever these secret conquests are or were surrounding you, collective, or maybe surrounding your person of interest, there are witnesses. And I feel that, well, it kind of feels like we've known this all along, but I'm looking at the two individuals hiding behind that wall and the fact that they're drawing me to those two individuals hiding behind the wall. And to the side, there's like an arm showing and there's a leg showing on the battlefield. I just heard they're the casualties. The casualties of this person's victories / conquest. There were two people that were absolutely witness to whatever you or your person of interest did. And these are the secrets that have been exposed that your person of interest is desperately trying to keep from you, collective. Please only take what resonates. Do not try to make anything fit, because this is coming in very clear and very specific. So I absolutely know it is for someone. Someone from your past or someone in your present energy is working really, really hard to keep these dishonorable victories, these dishonorable conquests. It keeps coming in as conquests. So they could have been lustful based, right? Sexually based. It could have been surrounding your money, but again, it's the word conquest that they keep bringing me back to. Taking over, domineering, commanding other people in order to gain multiple objectives. These are the Five of Swords. These are multiple energies. But this individual today is trying to keep those conquests secret. Show me more on the Five of Swords, please. Because the truth has been revealed surrounding their actions. Can't make it up. Sun energy, Leo energy again. This person has been exposed. They've asked me to place it underneath the Five of Swords. So this is definitely running in tandem with the readings that we've had already. Okay? And this is about, and again, it's 3 days after the super full moon in Taurus. And I believe in the reading before that, I said there are going to be more things that are going to be exposed. The exposure has happened. What has happened, it feels like over the last few days, is that panic has set in with your person of interest or your person from the past, whomever it is that you are resonating with surrounding this reading, because they're in, I'm going to say, a place of desperation in making sure that these conquests, exactly what they did and how they did it, does not reach you. I hope that makes sense, collective. Whoa. It's like, show me more about today's energy. Yeah, I can't make it up. We've got the infamous Ten of Swords again to the infamous Two of Pentacles. Air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, to earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So this is the same energy that is going through multiple endings. Five of Swords to that Ten of Swords. 5 plus 5 is 10. And I do feel that even that they're deliberately pointing out the number of swords, these are the number of energies that potentially took part in whatever has been exposed within the sun energy about what happened to you. These I'm also hearing are also the number of individuals that were manipulated by this individual or enticed or just decided to go in with whatever this person was planning towards you, towards other energies, because they're in the same position as your person of interest. Your person of interest is still in that Two of Pentacles energy. They are doing a balancing act right now because of these multiple endings and betrayals. They're being forced to balance their money. They're being forced to balance their responsibilities. There is a lot, again, collective, that is happening with your person of interest today as they're being made to deal with karma. Yep. The bottom of the deck, we have Scorpionic energy with the Tower. What did I say? It's asked to be placed right underneath the High Priestess. There are more towers falling, surrounding the secrets that your person of interest was keeping from you, and looking at this was keeping from a multitude of other people that they are desperately trying to hold back from you specifically, because you are still the object of their attention. You are still very much their focus. They are still feeling trapped in that Eight of Swords energy, trying to figure out how they're going to work their way back towards you mentally, but also recognizing, and this has been a consistent message surrounding this energy, the feeling of being trapped is the acknowledgement of the free will choices that they were making in order to get what they wanted from you, get what they wanted from the other people around them, because now everyone is being paid back with extreme karma. And again, I can't make it up because it's followed up. Here we have the King of Swords. Male or female, gender is fluid, as you know. This person has asked to be placed, of course, underneath the Eight of Swords, because they move, again, it's about trying now to use logic, I just had mental manipulation, mental skill in order to navigate their way still out of their present situation, out of the multiple situationships they have created with a number of different people, 5 of Swords to the 10 of Swords to the 8 of Swords to the Tower. Because everything this person did, every manipulation, every conquest has been exposed with the Sun energy to the High Priestess. And this person, again, they bring me back to the 2 of Swords to the King of Swords. 2 of Pentacles, my apologies. But again, 2 of Swords, I also feel looking at this 2 of Pentacles, the energy it came through. On top of the 2 of Pentacles, there's a stalemate there with even the balancing act that they're maintaining surrounding money. This person is in like a serious mental quandary when it comes to you, when it comes to the position that they're in, when it comes to simply hiding what it is that they've done. Yep. I've got the Magician energy here, Gemini energy. This person is being called out for being manipulative. They are currently still in that 9 of Swords energy, suffering from anxiety, unable to sleep because they're in constant fear about what's going to happen to them, what's happening around them, but also I'm hearing what's going on with you because I can't make it up. 7 of Swords energy. Look at that sword that's highlighted in the spotlight. Everything that this individual did, male or female, it's been exposed. They've been exposed. Again, 5 of Swords to the 7 of Swords, not my favorite cards in the deck. The 7 of Swords is someone who is a liar. Is someone who is deliberately deceitful, hiding secrets, creeping around behind corners, doing things in the dark. That sword, their lies have been fully exposed with the light of the sun. Sun energy to that 7 of Swords, right? Look what the sun has exposed, has brought out into the spotlight surrounding your person of interest. This individual feels as if right now they're up Poops Creek without a paddle. They've got no way to navigate the situation that they are currently in because everything that they did is out in the open. How they treated you, how they treated others. They're trying to go with the flow of things. I've got the woo-wee energy asking to be shown at the bottom of the deck, but I will tell you, interesting, they asked me to place it on top of the 8 of Swords. They are struggling. 8 of Swords to that woo-wee. They are struggling with going with the flow of things because they are stuck mentally, physically, spiritually, because everything that they did to you and others has been fully exposed, again within that 7 of Swords. They cannot sleep. They are suffering from anxiety. They could be suffering from depression. They are dealing with the backlash within that 5 of Swords of all of the multiple conquests that they achieved by backstabbing and by hurting others, which is why they are moving through that 10 of Swords. This is the 3rd day in a row. This card is asked to present itself to show the current situation for your person of interest, or again, collective, maybe this is you. Maybe you are that energy that are coming in to find out exactly where you stand with the collective, because I've been picking that up a lot too. I feel for some of the so-called karmic energies out there, they've been trying to stay one step ahead of you by checking in on your energy, but it's not working. 8 of Swords to the woo-wee. They are trapped within their own thoughts, trapped within their own actions, looking at the 7 of Swords to the 9 of Swords, trapped dealing with either a karmic family, a karmic group, a community, a group of friends, however it might resonate for you, within the 10 of Swords to the 5 of Swords, because they have been called out for being a magician and for keeping secrets and doing things clandestinely in the dark. Magician energy to the High Priestess energy. So this person could also have been, let's just say, manipulating energy. surrounding you and surrounding other people. And looking back at that Seven of Swords, I do feel that's something that has also been exposed, surrounding your person of interest, or maybe even surrounding you, right? Someone was dabbling in energies that they should not have been dabbling in order to maintain some type of control over you, over the situation, over all of the people that they involved in this, because again, it's completely backfired on them today. The lies aren't working. Nothing is adding up for whomever your person of interest is. Or again, I do feel some of you that are watching this are this energy, are this individual, and you are using these readings to try to figure out your next chess piece move. But I'm telling you, if you're here trying to find out let me take that back. You're here trying to find out information on the collective. I will tell you, the bulk of the collective do not have an interest in reconnecting with you. Okay, you know who I'm talking to. They don't have an interest in reconnecting you. But this is why you're in that Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, to the Eight of Swords, because you know why. You know why the collective is not interested in repeating the past, or if you are a new energy in terms of romance, someone that wants to maybe be more than a friend, or more than just, I just heard, someone that's spying on the collective, you got a lot to clean up. Because I feel that you also recognize through these readings, as well as from your own spying, interesting, what the standards are for the collective. And you are absolutely afraid that you won't meet those standards based on your own actions and the things that you've done. There it is. Seven of Swords again, to the Ten of Swords, to the Nine of Swords, to the Five of Swords, to the Eight of Swords. So you could absolutely be dealing with an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There is so much air energy on this table between the Magician, which is Gemini energy, the Nine of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, the same with the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, and the King of Swords. And really, they are not the best energetic frequencies for the suit of air today. There is a lot of mental manipulation, turmoil, on absolute BS that is going on, surrounding your person of interest, your person from the past, or again, collective, maybe this is you, and it all began with that High Priestess energy. They're showing me High Priestess to the Seven of Swords. All of these backhanded secrets, and looking from the High Priestess to the Magician, whomever it is that was doing some kind of messed up spell work, messing with people's energies, everything is ricocheted on them back. Today, they are all bearing the brunt of their karma. And again, the sheer number of people involved in this is astounding. Nine of Swords, Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords. This is why this King of Swords is so messed up, male or female, because they have been exposed within the Seven of Swords to the Eight of Swords to the woo-wee. They are definitely mentally and emotionally unstable right now. They are not coming in as a higher vibrational King of Swords, male or female, because right now it's about survival, looking over at the Two of Pentacles, trying to balance their money, their responsibilities, which they are struggling to do because they are dealing with the truth, the Sun energy, to the Tower, to the Seven of Swords. Is there anything else the collective need to be aware of surrounding this energy today? You still remain their wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. But I'm also being told, because they asked me to place it on top of the Nine of Swords, this person was exercising selfish wish fulfillments. I've got two different messages coming in from that Nine of Cups. As I look over to the Seven of Swords as well, that exposed sword that's been highlighted by the sun, the truth. This person was exercising their options, Magician energy to the High Priestess to the Five of Swords. So for every one of those selfish options that they decided to take advantage of within those 9 of cups, those cups now equal a sword. Those energies have now become issues of anxiety for this individual that are preventing them from sleeping, are causing depression for your person of interest. Again, this could be you. Only take what resonates. You are constantly on this individual's mind as a 9 of cups, because the cups that they chose to go towards are backstabbing them right now within that 10 of swords. And again, it's all about the revelations of the truth and what this individual was really doing when it came to you and when it came to all of the other energies. Look at all 10 of those swords that they were manipulating within that magician energy, that Gemini energy, right? In order to have all of those selfish wish fulfillments. This is someone who really didn't give a damn. Just gonna say it. This is someone who was only thinking about themselves and what they wanted. This is someone who is incredibly, incredibly selfish. And looking again at that exposed sword in the 7 of swords, I honestly feel that this is a realization that even the people that they collaborated with feel about this individual today. Yeah. I've got 6 of Pentacles energy at the bottom of the deck. This person's being called out for oversharing. They asked me to place it on top of the Magician. There was a lot of manipulative behavior that was going on under the guise of being generous, under the guise of sharing. And again, that sharing, that 6 of Pentacles could represent many, many things looking at that Magician energy. Whether it was money, whether it was sex, whether it was favors. If this is to do with work, maybe it was about stealing someone's promotion. Again, however it might resonate for you, but my gosh, whomever your person of interest is, they're going through it. They're going through it because everyone knows exactly who they are. But again, most importantly, exactly the role that they played when it came to betraying you. I have the wisdom of the Oracle here to see if there's any more final messages, and I have the Mending card that flew out, and that has also been a constant theme throughout all of these readings. This individual is trying to mend the situation where they are, but it's not mend in order to take accountability, to take responsibility for their actions. It's mending in order to stop the conflict, to stop the chaos from continuing where they are right now. They planted landmines around you that are now going off on them. Wow. And looking at that 7 of Swords again, that horribly deceitful card, again, it wasn't just you. They used a number of different people in order to gain advantages, in order to gain some type of legs up, and literally legs up. Wow, you can take that however it resonates for you. But they've been exposed. The Tower to the Sun, that super full moon in Taurus, I think blew the last and final lid off of this individual's secret life. Secret life, okay? Because again, they're in constant fear. They are not sleeping, surrounding everything that they did to you, but the exposure of the truth about what they did to others as well. I just heard hindsight is 20/20, and I feel that's for the individuals, the community, the family, whomever this posse is that collaborated with this individual. I just said they all wish they could take everything back. That's for someone. There is a group, there's a family, a community of some kind, maybe even a workplace. They are wishing today that they could mend things with you and that they have the ability to take things back. 5 of Swords to the Mending card. That's pretty powerful because again, with the advent of the truth being exposed, all of these individuals are going through their own betrayals and backstabbings because collective, they are all turning on each other. I just hope, if they haven't turned, all of them turned completely on each other already, because this issue that they're in, what they're dealing with your karmic person from the past or whomever you're thinking of, it's been a situation where they've just been going round and around and around and around and coming up empty. With everything that they did to you, with everything that they did to the other people that surrounded them, that I'm hearing that they thought would be useful to them, it's all backfired today. Any more messages for the collective? I can't make it up. This individual is stuck dealing with the tribe. I'm going to leave it here. So whether it's family, whether it's community, whether it's friends, whether it's a workplace, this individual recognizes that they need to mend things, to sort through, and to deal with the karma that they incurred surrounding the tribe, whatever the tribe might mean to you, right? But this person recognizes, again, your luck. I've got serendipity at the bottom of the deck, because that's how they see you. You are like, they're trying to see you as their four-leaf clover, because they still feel that you are someone worth going the distance for. In either trying to create a new relationship, I just heard situationship, with you, or if this is an individual from your past, this person feels, and I mean, looking at this, I don't blame them, that you are worth going the distance in an attempt to heal things with you and to get back into your energy. So collective, I am going to leave the reading here today. I really hope that it resonated for you and that you continue to use this information in good faith, with good energy, to help continue your own journey. And if this reading did not resonate for you, then thank you again for sticking through until the very end. Please feel free to let this reading go, and maybe the next reading will be the one for you. So in saying that, I am going to wish everyone all the love and all the light, an incredibly happy start to the weekend. I will be back again with another reading tomorrow. Until then, everyone, be well, and I'll see you soon.